With billions of people walking this planet, it's almost guaranteed we all have a doppelganger out there. But for celebrities, their fame makes these wild encounters happen way more often. As Ellen scanned the audience, she suddenly froze and veered completely off script when she spotted someone who looked shockingly just like her. The woman even revealed that she constantly gets stopped on the street by people thinking she's Ellen. And to top it off, she even runs like Ellen.
Y'all were waiting, did y'all see her in line and think it was me? And did you think it was me? We should get a picture together. Where's
Camilla Osmond, a stunning Canadian model, skyrocketed to almost 1 million followers thanks to her jaw-dropping resemblance to Kim Kardashian. She insists she never tried to copy Kim's style and claims their similarity is simply because they come from the same part of the world. During an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Jonathan Cheban decided to stir things up by surprising Kim with her lookalike, trying to make her jealous since she was too busy to hang out with him. Kim's reaction to seeing her twin was absolutely priceless.
Hi!
No. Why are you
This is not planned.
Really?
I cannot.
I thought that was your. I was gonna say that looks like Kim's car, but.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, finally.
For a special segment on Good Morning America,
Move that mirror! Taylor Hill, come on up!
producers went on a wild hunt across the entire US to track down perfect doppelgangers for the show's hosts. Their reactions when meeting their lookalikes were absolutely priceless. Even though all the doubles looked eerily similar, fans were especially spooked by Josh Elliott's twin. Some even joked that they needed a DNA test to figure out if they were secretly related.
How you doing?
Back when One Direction was blowing up around the world, a regular teenager suddenly found himself getting stopped on the street all the time. His photos went totally viral online because of his crazy resemblance to Harry Styles. Even though Harry himself hasn't had the chance to meet his lookalike face-to-face, he did mention during a TV appearance that it was awesome to see someone out there who looked so much like him.
It's changed completely. People always ask for pictures when I'm on the street, and yeah.
Marriage proposals?
Yeah, on Twitter I've got a lot of marriage proposals.
During a lively interview with Heart Network, Ed Sheeran suddenly found himself face-to-face with not just one, but 4 doppelgangers. It felt like he had stepped into a wild alternate universe where it was Ed's everywhere you looked. The whole moment was totally surreal and had everyone laughing.
What's going on?
First of all, I have to ask you 4 guys, have any of you actually met Ed before?
Yep. No.
Now
I met Ty in 2012 in Manchester. That was the first time I met. A meme going around of me at like a festival, and I was like, that's not me.
For Adele's big show in London, the BBC cooked up a heartwarming and hilarious idea. They gathered a group of Adele impersonators and told them they'd be battling it out for a spot on a show. But what none of them knew was that the real Adele herself was secretly in the room, disguised as one of them with the help of a fake prosthetic nose. And honestly, the whole prank proved that if Adele hadn't become one of the world's biggest singers,
Adele's, meet your Adele. So good.
she could have crushed it as an amazing actress. The moment she finally revealed her true identity left the impersonators absolutely stunned, and their reactions were priceless.
Hands. 6 months. What about you?
5 years. Yeah.
4. Mine's been a bit slow recently. Not that many.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not much of.
A man from Russia, who bore an uncanny resemblance to a heavier Leonardo DiCaprio, ended up landing his very own reality TV show. He even started making serious money by showing up at malls, where women could pay to reenact the legendary Titanic scene with him. The whole situation turned into a wild and unexpected ride for this lucky lookalike.
Down Mall, posing on a model of the Titanic with any woman willing to play Kate Winslet to Russia's own plus-size DiCaprio.
At the Graham Norton show, while a guest posed for a photo with a Benedict Cumberbatch lookalike, the real Benedict suddenly jumped out from behind, leaving everyone in shock. Meanwhile, across the ocean, Max Kessler, a regular accountant from New York, had always been told he looked a lot like Adam Sandler, but things got even crazier when Adam played a character named Max Kessler in his new movie, The Do-Over. That's when the real Max decided to post a hilarious split-screen photo of himself and Sandler on Reddit. The post exploded online, went totally viral, and even caught Adam Sandler's attention. And before he knew it, Max was personally invited to the movie premiere.
Must have blown your mind when you found out his name was actually Max Kessler.
That was really nice. I was happy you were happy. That was my favorite part. What sport? You play hoop? Yeah, of course I play hoop.
When people talk about celebrity lookalikes, Karlie Kloss and Taylor Swift always come up. But Ashley Leachin has taken the whole resemblance game to a jaw-dropping new level. With more than 100,000 followers who can't get enough of her shocking similarity to Taylor, Ashley's life as a nurse is full of hilarious moments where patients constantly mistake her for the real superstar. Things got even crazier when Taylor Swift's own mom noticed her, and Taylor herself left a comment, officially acknowledging just how eerily similar they really are. Apparently, Steve Harvey has a long-lost twin out there who deals with all the crazy problems that come with looking like a celebrity, but without getting any of the fame or perks. It's almost too wild to believe.
Everybody just comes up to us and they be trying to take pictures of him and trying to sneak and take pictures of him.
Gabby DiMartino, a popular YouTuber with a huge fan base of over 3 million followers, is a massive Ariana Grande superfan. She once posted a video impersonating Ariana, but it sparked some serious backlash from fans. And even Ariana herself threw a little shade at her on Twitter. Things got pretty tense for a while, but in a surprising twist, the two eventually met in person, and Gabby even scored a cameo appearance in Ariana's music video for her hit song, Thank You Next.
Hello guys, and background.
Good, got that.
With both Natalie Portman and Millie Bobby Brown showing off incredible talent from such a young age, fans couldn't help but feel a crazy sense of deja vu. People who remember Portman's early career were quick to point out the jaw-dropping similarities in Brown's meteoric rise to fame. From their striking looks,
the Golden Globes a few months ago, and she came up to me and was like, people keep telling me I look like the kid version of you, and I was so flattered because she's absolutely adorable.
To their unmistakable mannerisms. It's almost like watching history repeat itself. Fake Drake blew up all over social media after he revealed he was getting paid a whopping $5,000 just to show up at events. His popularity exploded so much that he even doubled his appearance fee to $10,000 for club gigs. During an interview with No Jumper, he shared that things got so crazy. He now has to hire personal security.
Anywhere I go, to be honest, like Miami's the craziest, but like I get swarmed on the streets. Like I got to get security. Like it's getting to that point.
Really?
Yeah.
Because so many people mistake him for the real Drake. It's wild how far a lookalike can go. During a July 2002 episode of Late Night with Conan O'Brien, Conan had a hilarious encounter with his jaw-dropping doppelganger, Dana Emberland from North Carolina. Conan couldn't resist and asked his lookalike if he'd be willing to head over to Rockefeller Center in New York City to see if anyone would mistake him for the real deal. And let's just say,
I got a picture of it. Sure. Yeah, take a picture. Sure. Conan? Yeah, Conan O'Brien. Oh yeah, because people are asking, and they're saying that you look different. So. No, the TV does that. You know how it is.
Said that you recognize that voice. He thinks it's Conan O'Brien. Is it Conan O'Brien?
You're correct.
Dana ended up having one unbelievably long and unforgettable day. A bodybuilder who dreamed of competing in major tournaments started sharing her progress photos on Instagram. But she ended up going viral for a totally unexpected reason. People across social media went wild, thinking her account was actually a secret side profile run by Jennifer Lopez herself. The resemblance had fans completely losing it.
I was just like, no, I'm not J-Lo, I'm Jay from Houston.
For more than a decade, Zooey Deschanel and Katy Perry have been making people do double takes every time they popped up on the screen. The resemblance between them is just that shocking. Katy Perry even once admitted that before she became a superstar, she would actually pretend to be Zooey just to sneak into exclusive clubs in Los Angeles. Fans were thrilled when the two finally became close friends, and Zooey even made a special appearance in one of Katy Perry's music videos. When Emma Mackey made her big splash on the screen in 2019 with her Netflix debut, fans immediately noticed her jaw-dropping resemblance to Margot Robbie. It quickly turned into a running joke that nobody had ever seen the two of them in the same room at the same time. Margot Robbie even shared a hilarious story about how a fan once came up to her at a restaurant, completely convinced she was Emma. The confusion was just too good.
I was eating a burger at Apple Pen, and they were like, oh, I loved you in Sex Education. That show was so cool. We just started watching it. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. It's not me. It wasn't me.
If only this fan had rocked some curly hair that day, she could have easily passed as Oprah's long-lost twin. When audience member Caroline stood up during an episode of The Oprah Winfrey Show and introduced herself, the entire crowd gasped. For a moment, it truly looked like they were seeing double. The resemblance was absolutely unreal.
Curly hair.
Yeah.
Yes, curly's the way to go.
One of the strangest videos you'll ever see is Logan Paul coming face to face with his doppelganger, a guy who's not only the same height, but almost identical in size too. It honestly looked like a complete glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah, that's nuts. You're me, dude.
Same height, too. Nuts.
We're like, look at this.
But the real mind blower came when two minor league players also popped up, sharing way too many eerie similarities to be just coincidence. They had the same height, the same hair color, both wore prescription glasses, and to top it all off, they even had the exact same name. The team at Inside Edition got so curious that they launched a full investigation and even ran a DNA test to find out if they were secretly related. But somehow,
Feigls find that they're not brothers or even related. So what we seem to have is a very bizarre coincidence of two total strangers.
They weren't. According to a study, everyone has at least 6 doppelgangers across the globe, sharing a significant amount of similar genes. With celebrities' widespread popularity, finding their lookalikes has become easier than ever. But even delving into history reveals individuals who bear remarkable resemblance to celebrities, making it quite the eerie experience to witness. Viewers constantly mix up Victoria Justice and Nina Dobrev, and the confusion only gets crazier once you find out they're actually friends in real life. At the Teen Choice Awards, Victoria even had the honor of presenting Nina with the award for Best Sci-Fi Actress, and she couldn't resist playfully pointing out their uncanny resemblance. It turned into a super memorable and adorable moment that fans still talk about.
Ah, my doppelganger, Nina Dobrev!
Steve Harvey was completely stunned when he came face to face with a contestant who looked almost exactly like him, only better looking. The hilarious moment had everyone in the audience cracking up.
Man, you look like me, damn. I hate to say this, but I'm an honest guy. You actually a little better looking than I am. Yeah.
Tom Hiddleston was genuinely surprised when he met some fans who looked so much like his iconic character Loki from the Marvel Universe. Their reactions when he finally stepped out to meet them were absolutely priceless and so much fun to watch.
You dog creature!
Yes, you are.
Tom, hi! Oh my god, sorry. I am a god, you dog creature.
Hi, Katy.
Abby Herbert, a huge influencer with over 15 million followers, has a jaw-dropping resemblance to Jennifer Garner. And if that wasn't wild enough, she also has a lookalike who seriously looks like her long-lost twin sister. The double-take moments just never seem to end when it comes to Abby. Okay, maybe she wasn't the most identical outside of the cosplay, but one fan still went totally viral on TikTok after sharing her incredible Wednesday Addams makeup look. Her video caught so much attention that the show's producers, and even Jenna Ortega herself, decided to pull off a surprise by inviting her to the set.
Hold on. God. Let me see the outfit. Hi, I'm Nora. Nice to meet you.
Do you want to come inside and see our set and situation? Okay, sweet. She's a bit more Wednesday than I am.
It turned into a magical moment she'll never forget. A few years ago, a viral photo made waves online showing Billie Eilish standing next to someone who looked just like her twin. Even though most doppelgangers haven't actually met Billie in person, there's one Argentine celebrity who keeps getting compared to her. And that's Nikki Nicole. Fans can't stop talking about how much they look alike. Not only do they share a jaw-dropping resemblance, but their edgy and unique fashion styles are almost identical too. Reese Witherspoon's longtime friend also happens to be her body double in films, giving their friendship an extra special twist. Their bond first started on the set of Legally Blonde, when producers immediately noticed just how strikingly similar they looked. And it's not just Reese. She's not the only actor in Hollywood who shares such a close and unique relationship with a body double. It's such a fun behind-the-scenes secret. The Rock, who stars in tons of action-packed movies filled with crazy stunts, decided to show some serious appreciation to his longtime body double by gifting him a brand new truck. The heartwarming moment had everyone cheering.
You and enjoy your new truck. No, man, what?
Navi, a talented actor, was personally hired by Michael Jackson to work as his official decoy and even help out with promotions for his massive world tours. His resemblance to the King of Pop was just unreal. Navi later took things to the next level by portraying Michael himself in the 2017 documentary film Searching for Neverland. And he absolutely nailed it.